I can't believe I'm about to say this, but this video is sponsored by Oxtow Auto. My BMW 3 Series has had one small niggly issue ever since I bought it, but today I'm going to be finally addressing it and hopefully fixing it. So over the last 2 months of driving this car, the front speakers have been blown ever since I got it, which is slightly annoying for a music lover like me because I like to listen to my music in my car and I like good speaker quality. So right here in this box are some brand new Alpine, whichever one it is, speakers. They are the S2, S40 speakers, which I believe is a pretty good range of Alpine speakers. So we're going to be putting them on the car today, and fingers crossed, as long as there's no problems with the wiring, my speaker quality should be pretty good afterwards. But this car right here, my mum's VW Polo, will be on the channel soon because she's got an engine issue that I'm going to be trying to fix. So if you want to see that, hit the subscribe button down below and stay tuned. So before this door card comes off, I'm just going to show you what the speaker sounds like before, as it's really not very good at all. You'll be able to hear exactly why I'm changing it. So this right here is my microphone. Got some music playing in the background. What we're going to do is put it up to this speaker. And there's just no volume at all coming from this speaker. And it goes the same for the passenger side too. Fortunately for me, I actually know how to take these door cards off and access the speakers. It's like 3 bolts, I think. Yeah, something like 3 bolts and clips. That's literally it. And then the speakers are right there. So when it stops raining in just a second, we'll take this door card off, change the speaker over, and hopefully test to see if it's working afterwards. Okay, well, the weather's decided to start playing nice, which is just what we need. So what we need to do is take this trim panel off just here so we can take the door card off. We might have to work fast though because it could rain again, although it is blue skies outside now. So maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to get away with it if no rain. We're gonna try to work as fast as we can to get this done as quick as we can. Let's get moving. To start with, we'll remove the M Sport trim that just went straight across the door card. It was only held on by clips and just came off with a trim removal tool. So now with this bit of panel off, we need to take off that bolt in there, that one there, and then that one just in there. Just taking off those 3, the door card will come straight off the door. What he said, those 3 bolts were only T20s and they came out with minimal effort. So there we go, all 3 removed. We should be able to just give a light pull on this door card and it should hopefully come off a little bit. As my driver's side door doesn't have a door handle, it's a little bit more difficult to get the door card off. The easiest way I found to do is pulling around the edges, especially the top, because you can get your fingers in and properly pull it off. There we go. That is the door card removed. We've just got a bunch of electrical connectors to take off the back, and then we can drop the door card off. Exactly that. There was a speaker cable, one for the window regulator, and then there was also, I think, the latch for the door, and lastly the locking mechanism. But once all of that was taken off, the door card was free. And there we go, that is one door card completely free. As you can see, it's just 3 bolts here that hold on the speaker. Okay, so the space is tight, we're gonna work out of the boot. First thing we need to do is remove these 3 nuts that hold on the speaker, and then it should be able to come out. The 3 nuts run down with an 8mm socket and allow the speaker to just pop straight off. There we go, all 3 removed, and out comes the old speaker. As you can see, it's just an old stock speaker with like a fabric-y sort of, I forgot what this bit's called on the speaker now, to be honest, but yeah, it's just like a fabric-y, papery one. They're not great quality. Let me show you what we've got to replace this with. So in this box right here, some Alpine S2, S40 speakers, and these right here are top of the range Alpine speakers. They're gonna sound so good when they're in the car. So here's a tiny little unboxing just to show you exactly what it's like when you get these. Oh, this is some paperwork here. I'm guessing that's just talk about the speakers. Hopefully they're under this foam bit. Yes, they are. Look at them. They look absolutely quality. So here it is then, inside of this little bag. That is the Alpine coaxial speaker we're going to be replacing this with. This is made of some proper nice quality metals. And that's like a proper diamond mesh as well. I don't know if you can see that on camera. Look at that. It's like a diamond mesh on there. Oh, and that weighs like double the weight of this speaker. It's a little bit smaller, as you can see, but it comes with a tweeter in the middle, just like this one does, just a way better quality one again. I can't wait to get these in. This is not going to be too difficult of an install, because I believe I've got brackets to go with these, which is in that cardboard box just back there. So let's get those brackets on and try to get these installed. So I was right, in that cardboard box back there is a bracket kit as well as a wiring kit for these speakers, which I got off Dynamic Sounds. Now I've used Dynamic Sounds before for the speakers in my Vauxhall Corsa. I got a kit exactly like this and they're completely reliable. I'll leave a load of links for them in the description down below if you want to get yourself a speaker kit for your car. I highly recommend them because they give you everything you need to put the speakers in without any hassle. So as you can see, the bracket will sit just behind the speaker like this, and these 3 slots here, here and here are going to be used to mount this onto the door card. So all it's required to be mounted up was the bracket over the speaker, and then the 3 nuts is enough compression to hold the speaker and the bracket still. I'm hoping that will last. I mean, it feels absolutely solid. The speaker doesn't feel like it's got any movement to it, so that should be all right. Next thing you need to do is take this wiring adapter here and plug it onto the positive and negative terminals. And this here will be going into the OEM electrical connector on the door. There we go. Those 2 are now on. I'm just going to take some pliers and just crimp these here just to make sure they do stay on, because I don't want to risk them coming off, especially when driving along, so I don't want to have to take this door card back off again. And there we go. With both these crimped up, they won't be coming off anytime soon. Let's get this back on the car. Before putting the door card on properly, I wanted to test out the new speaker first, so I only hung it on a couple of clips to start with. After a little bit of playing with the door card, we've got it on loosely at the moment. I'm just going to try out the speaker and hopefully it works. It's working. That speaker is working. Right, we'll get this door card back together and then we'll do the other side too. And there we go, that has the door card back together. I'd never known this was in pieces just a minute ago. That looks fantastic. Really, really happy with these new speakers. So there we go, that's the front speakers changed, but I am now sponsored. Can you believe that? We've got a sponsor for the channel. Let me tell you a little bit about them. So who are Auxo Auto? Well, they're just a global supplier of car parts and essentials like I've got right here. So in that carry case is this portable tire inflator and car jump starter. This is just one product on their website. They have so many. I'll show you on screen right now all the sorts of things you can get, from obviously what I've got here being a tire inflator to things like interior light modifications and so much more. My standout product that they sell was obviously this tire inflator and car jump starter, not only because it's essential, but it also comes with a torch and it also comes with USB plugins on the side because it is also a power bank at the same time. Not only this, but it's got a very user-friendly interface with just a few buttons which anybody can control. And with a very fast tire inflator, you can get a flat tire to a fully pumped up tire within 2 minutes. As I keep saying, this is an essential for anybody. So if you'd like to check out Auxo Auto, I'll leave a link to them down in the description. Use my discount code SamBryant to save yourself 15% off at checkout. But a huge thank you to Auxo Auto. You're the first sponsor of my channel and I cannot thank you enough. I am so proud of what I'm starting to build here. But I've got more things I'm going to be doing to the car, so let's get back to it. Thank you once again. Let's get on to the next thing we want to do. And I want to change these door handles, and you can clearly see why. I've already done it in the front. Just want to do it to the rears now because they're in such battered and horrible condition. It's not very difficult. Just have to take this trim panel off, the door handle off, and we can take the door card off after that. Let's get moving. I'll show you how to do it. Like mentioned then, we got to take this piece off right here, and it's not too difficult. It's just held on by 3 clips. You pry it forward and pull, and there we go. It comes out just like that. But all of these need replacing. They're in awful condition. Now the next thing I want to do is pry off the front of this door handle. It's not too difficult. The trim removal tool pops off just like that. This will be going in the bin. The next thing we need to do is take out the 3 bolts that hold this door card on, and then this will be free to be pulled off. Those 3 bolts came out really easy, and just like all the other door cards, they were T20s. So all 3 removed, what we're going to do is hold the main frame of the door and pull on the old handle, and slowly but surely that will come off. There we go, the door card is now dropped. Next thing we're going to do is take out the 1 electrical connector, which should just pull straight down for the window regulator. There we go, and then the latch of the door, which just unclips. That is the door card now removed. So to get this door handle off, there's these 2 little plastic nipples here, and then those 2 up there. All we're going to do is just heat them up with a heat gun to melt them ever so slightly and pull the door handle through from the other side. When using the heat gun, I kept them moving side to side to make sure I did not burn the back of the door card because it's quite easily done. So here's the state of the handle that I've obviously just taken off. You can see where it's literally been eaten by a dog or something that was in the back. That is in such bad condition, and I'm so glad I'm going to be changing this right now. Like with pretty much anything I'm doing to the car at the moment, I'm so glad I'm changing it because it's just awful. It's in awful condition. It's just going to make the car look newer again and feel nicer for especially my passengers when they get in the back. Luckily for me, the new door handles didn't need to be plastic welded onto the back of the door card. It was just some bolts and washers, and that was enough to hold it on. Right, it's getting a little bit darker, but we've just put that door handle back on. And all we need to do now is put the door card back on and it will be all done here. So put the door card back on is the exact same as taking it off, just everything in reverse. So we've got the door card on. Look at that. It looks really, really good now. The door handle especially looks absolutely fantastic. I'm over the moon with that. Let's do the other side quickly. After doing a little bit of research, I found this is quite a common issue with the older BMW 3 Series. So I've left a link to these door handles down in the description if you would like to pick yourself up some for your own car. Look at the state of this that's just come off the car. That is disgusting. This is the new one. Looks way better. Look at that. That is horrible. Looks really bad. So whilst I'm putting my door back together, I'd love to hear what you guys are driving. Leave it down in the comments and I'll go through all of them. So there we go, that is the speakers and the door handles changed. Not much this week, but it's definitely a few tasteful things, especially the speakers. I'm really glad now that we've got some decent speaker quality in the car. It sounds so much better than what we had before. Not only that, but also two really nice door handles to replace our old horrible ones. The interior just starts to look a little bit newer again. I'm pretty happy about that. But it's now time for me to head off to Corfu on holiday for 2 weeks. I will see you next week on Sunday and the week after with two pre-planned videos for you guys that I filmed way in advance. I'm really overworking myself at the moment, but that's absolutely fine. I love doing this. I'm more than happy to keep it up this way. So if you want to follow along with the build on my BMW 3 Series or possibly my mum's car, because I've got a few issues with that, which I will be fixing soon, or Joe's Fiesta, or Harry's BMW 3 Series, hit that subscribe button down below or the join button. It's only £2 a month. There are so many cars on this channel now and I'm very, very happy about it. We've come a long way from when we were working on the Corsa. So any form of following I would massively appreciate. Anyway, I will see you guys next week on Sunday. Have a wonderful week and I'll catch you then. Peace out.